going on, guys? It is Monday, May 1st, 2023. I really didn't get a whole lot of good footage today. I did a couple calls, but nothing I could really make a good solid video with. So the one I'm going to show you here today was from Friday, this past Friday. It was raining its ass off. I had just got done working in the rain all day from the video I showed you where they said they had 5 units down. But this one was an electrical nightmare, and I kind of think the customer knew that coming into it. So, I mean, I'm pretty good with electrical stuff, but I know when to walk away, especially 5:30 on a Friday evening. It's raining its behind off. I'm not about to start running through and looking for high voltage shorts. So I know when to throw it in and tell them to call an electrician. So that's what I did on this one. So go ahead and take a look, guys. Thanks for watching. All right, just got here, just opened the unit up. We got no air handler or nothing. So I'm just gonna, before I head under, because it's pretty wet and it's in a crawl space, I'm just gonna check and see if I got 24 volts here while I'm getting rained on like a son of a gun. Actually, I could probably check it from up here. Let me just check, see if I got 24. Right, we got no 24 volts coming out here, so we'll go inside underneath and we'll see what the deal is. Got the head underneath now. This is what we're dealing with. We got a puddle to deal with. Seems pretty dry inside there though. Got a few things in the tool tray here. All right, let's get up underneath there. Just underneath here, got the panel opened up. That fuse does not necessarily look blown to me. So we're gonna see where we're losing our 24 volts at. We got a couple switches here. We have a trap switch, an easy trap. We have a condensate pump there. That looks like our 2 switches. So let's take a look here. All right, I have a feeling one of these switches is open, but we really don't want to disturb anything until we figure it out. Looks like that pump has a water line on it. I wonder if this pump's full of water. That would warrant a switch opening. That pump feels full. Definitely does feel full. All right, let's check to see if this overflow switch is open. I got our condensate pump overflow switch unwired here, and we don't have any continuity through this switch. Let me see if I can set this down so I can show you guys what I'm working with here. If it'll stay there. All right, so I got my meter here, and I should, between my meter leads, continuity. But between these 2 blue wires, no continuity. So that pump is full. So next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna check the power to that pump. We're gonna check to make sure that there's 120 volts going to that outlet. It might have lost power there. They're doing some renovation upstairs, it looks like, so, or up above me. So if they cut any power off to do renovations, this light or this receptacle may be tied in there. So that might be why we don't have any power to our condensate pump. So we're gonna test that outlet next. All right, we have no voltage at this outlet here. Moving it around, no voltage. Gotta figure out what happened to the voltage. I just got here to the breaker panel and we got one tripped here. It's labeled water pump though. Huh. Pretty sure that water pump isn't 115 volts. It's probably 220. We're gonna reset it and see what happens. All right, let's go back under and see what happened. Oh, it tripped right away again. All right, so we have a dead short somewhere. All right, let's figure that out. Oh man, this water pump has definitely taken some water just like that condensate pump has. Let me check the voltage on it. It might be 115. It's 115 or 230. All right, well, to rule out the condensate pump, I am going to unplug the condensate pump and try to reset the breaker, see if it still trips. However, he has no water pressure here, so this pump is not working. The way it seems right now is they stole power from the water pump circuit to wire that receptacle. So let's try to reset it again, just to rule out the condensate pump. Tripped again. All right, I think we stole power from our water pump underneath there. I think that water pump is shorted. Looked like it took some water. I turned off the switch to the water pump, and now it seems like it's holding. So let's go and see if now we have power at our receptacle. All right, I still don't have any power to my receptacle, so I tested this switch, and I don't have any power there either. So we've lost power somewhere. We just got to find out where. We lost power to our receptacle down there. So I guess we're playing electrician today. All right, guys, there is currently a nightmare electrical situation upstairs. They've got that kitchen under renovation, and they've got all kinds of stuff cut out of there. So they're gonna have to get a hold of an electrician. I think they're a little bit in over their heads here, but I'm running an extension cord underneath here while I'm getting soaked in the process, so we can power this pump and get this unit back on. We'll let Sparky deal with it. All right, guys, our unit's back on. Now that our pump is pumped out, we're gonna get this panel back on and get up out of here. Well, we got nice wet and dirty on our last call of the day. All right, so now you guys see why I didn't want to really mess with that electrical situation anymore. So a couple things here. There was 3 or 4 receptacles up top in the kitchen area that were not working, one of them being a GFCI. They had a garbage disposal that they had taken out, unwired, and the wires were just wire nutted off. They had a dishwasher taken out with the wire nuts just wire nutted off. They had a light switch taken out, and it was kind of just hanging out of the wall. So that, like I said, it was just an electrical nightmare. So I knew when to throw it in and say, you know what, you better just call an electrician and let them get to the bottom of this. And I did find out that water pump, it was not tied in with that 120 volt circuit. So that had nothing to do with that breaker tripping. Plus, that water pump is abandoned now. They're on city water now. They're not on well water anymore. So that pump is just under there, abandoned anyway. So, man, with all that together, I just didn't feel comfortable, especially with it raining. Didn't feel comfortable digging into all that electrical issue at 5:30 on a Friday night. So I just ran an extension cord from that pump out to a known power supply, got that pump pumping, and got them heating and cooling again. So that's all the customer really wanted, and that's what I got for him. So, all right, guys, well, that's going to be it for this one. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. I've almost hit 500 subs, and I really appreciate each and every one of you. I'm going for 1,000 now. So, all right, guys, I'm off to the next one.